Mitch Wisnowski is set to kick off.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
He'll go right and find his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to get him a 1st down here across midfield and down to the 45.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Houston.
He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll motion over Samuel. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Throwing now, Daniels. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that could be a bit of a letdown.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. Moore going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Oilers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Oilers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Returning is Tutu Atwell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. the Chargers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Daniels going to keep this himself. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happened so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
They give to Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. He'll get this out to the left flat. It's a pickup of 12. First down, L.A.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
On third down, here's Hall.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Chargers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Inside the 35. The ball comes out. The Chargers have it. What a stunning turn of fortunes. A huge play on the ground. Big gainer is negated by the fumble at the end, and the defense comes up with the football.
Mike, we see this so often. On a run of this length, the ball carrier can tend to kind of lose track of where all the defenders are, and that's exactly what happened here. They're able to knock the ball loose and recover it and really offset what was one of their biggest plays of the game.
A big-time run there by Hall. 52 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Nix gonna throw for it. And he's gonna be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He connects with Palmer on that one. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down for Houston.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Daniels now on first down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third and long. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On play action, Daniels. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And the Chargers are going to get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. To throw is Nix. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side.
Kick is good. Makes the score Oilers 14, Chargers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw is Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Second down. Nix. That's down the field and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
On first down, Daniels. And he'll take it on in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Houston.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Oilers are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Atwell. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. Now he'll run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Second down and 3. Play action now. It's Nix. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Throwing is Nix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. Throwing. Nix. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. On first down, here's Nix to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Nix now on first and 10. That is caught. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal.
And that big offensive block. Clearing space. He's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown Chargers. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the
Another run here with Hall. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. They'll come up here on second down and 5. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Oilers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Point after coming up here. The kick is good. And the Oilers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Atwell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Nix going to throw for it. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Houston. taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Chargers, 18.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Atwell. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 6 brings up second and 16 at the 25-yard line.
In motion, Shakir. On second down, it's Nix. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Nix to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defense...
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Mitch Wisnowski set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Daniels. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now, and this one's good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and a yard. Third and a yard. It's Daniels. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Third and 2. Here's Daniels. Open man, right. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And And this is taken in by the defense. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll drop to throw. He gets this complete to Shakir. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2nd down. Nix. He's going to try it here again. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. He keeps it himself. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Throwing is Nix. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recovery.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
Throwing, Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here's a big one. This third down. Nix from the gun on third down. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a fourth down stop to all but end this game.
So the handshake's down on the field following a good win here. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.